Good day, everyone. Time now for weather news today with J7409. The name you know, the news you can use. Is this beautiful or what? I've got several pictures for you this morning. The first one here is from Lynette from New Mexico. She took this picture yesterday as the sun was setting. Isn't it beautiful? She said it was a windy day and she had a high of 109 degrees. That wasn't the elevated heat temp, that was the actual temperature. She said she took this around 8:30, 8:35 at night, or evening rather, as the sun was setting. She said then at that time it was around 95 degrees. So Lynette, thank you. This is so beautiful. I appreciate you sending this in so very much, and I'm sure that all the subscribers enjoying it as well. And we've got some more sunset pictures to show you right quickly. These are from Carla. Carla lives in the town of Neal, Kansas, and Neal, Kansas. Neal is in Greenwood County in the state of Kansas. And this is very, very beautiful also. She's got several here. Look at that. Isn't that something? Check out the skies. Very, very beautiful. If you have any weather pictures that you would like to share with us, please click down below this video, show more, scroll down, and you'll find an email address to send them to. So, Carla, thank you. Lynette, thank you. Everybody, any kind of weather pictures or sky pictures that you capture, please send them to me. I'd love to see them, and all of my subscribers love to see them too. So, once again, Carla and Lynette, thank you very, very much. And if it's your first time here, checking out the weather with all of us at Weather News with J7409, you want to know what's going on, please subscribe, click the bell, check off all the notification things you have, and make sure you get all the latest in weather news, forecast, alerts, and tropical weather. Now, right quickly, I know this is not the whole map. I will show that to you, but already this morning, people, you need to be aware, especially right around in this area of Arkansas, and a little bit of central Mississippi is going to get in on some of the action in a little bit. But over in Arkansas this morning, they've already had two severe storms, one with hail, one without hail, both with 60-mile-per-hour winds, heavy rain, and the severe weather chances across Arkansas today covered just about the entire state. And this is because a warm front is lifting north across the area. Now, early this morning and through the morning hours, the line of thunderstorms will be moving east out of Oklahoma, and that's going to pose a threat of damaging winds to mainly western and central Arkansas. And these storms are expected to weaken some, but to continue east over eastern Arkansas, probably for most of the morning, maybe a little of the afternoon. And by afternoon, they're likely to redevelop again anyway because of a warm front. And this warm front's moving slowly north across Arkansas, and storms early will be primarily have damaging winds, like I told you, like they're already starting up to have. So these storms can produce tornadoes. I can't stress that enough. And hopefully by tonight, these thunderstorms are going to die down. This is assuming that the warm front continues to lift north into Missouri. But for this morning, this afternoon, and early evening, later tonight, it should calm down. But this area right in here, you need to watch out and be careful about what's going on. Heat advisories, that's what's going on, as we can see as we move over to the west, with some flood watches and some hazardous weather conditions all up and down everywhere, with flood advisories also. So that's what it's looking like for watches and warnings. They've already started and going on right now. We have the GFS map, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. Thank you, Levi, for letting us use this. As you can see, we do have rain, 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 rain. This map, the GFS, some don't like it. I like it personally for the rain. It's not the best to track a hurricane with, but you need it still to track a hurricane to mix in with all the others. But so far as general weather, it's pretty good with the rainfall and snowfall in the winter and things like that. So Florida, look out, you got some rain here, but it's not just you. Look at the US. Let's turn her on. I'll tell you what's going on right quick. Here we go. While a predominant upper low across the Ohio Valley considerably weakens, the focus is going to shift back to an impressive disturbances, a whole bunch of different disturbances currently sweeping across the Pacific Northwest. Now, this energy should organize further, resulting in a well-established upper trough crossing the Central Rockies by Sunday morning. Widespread convection should erupt with the most and moist, unstable air masses as they entrench over the Central Plains. Now, it's looking like there's severe thunderstorms going to be over much of Kansas down into northern fringe of Oklahoma. The primary hazard should be large hail, damaging winds, although a few tornadoes are going to also be possible. In addition, you're going to have the threat of severe convection, and that's going to bring down lots of rain when these thunderheads get this severe convection in them, and that can cause flash flooding. So that's going to be other issues there. Now, Kansas, you might get 2 to 4 inches of rainfall. It's expected during the next 24 hours, ending on Monday morning. But of course, isolated pockets of heavier amounts are likely where thunderstorms either stall or repeat over similar locations. I mean, they just keep going over and over. It's kind of like a big train of convection. Now, before this primary event takes shape, it will prove to remain active over a couple other sectors of the country today. First, a wavy frontal zone is encompassing eastern Oklahoma through the Ozarks and into the Tennessee River Valley. It's going to remain for an organized band of convection also. And still, that risk for severe thunderstorms could happen, and it extends over much of the north central Texas eastward into Atlanta metro area. So, given the amount of moisture intercepting from this front, it may be higher rainfall amounts. So, if you're out in it, please, please be careful, okay? Elsewhere, ahead of this weakening upper low across the Ohio Valley, unsettled conditions will continue to affect much of the northeastern U.S. this weekend. Now, persistent ridging. We have persistent upper ridging across the southwestern U.S., and it's going to be promoting rather hot conditions over the region the next couple of days. And I don't know about your house, but my house has been hot, hot, hot. Yeah, this should initially focus from southern Nevada west northward into central northern California, with eventual expansion into the Pacific Northwest by tomorrow. Currently, excessive heat warnings and heat advisories are out. And as usual, the most extreme heat will concentrate over Death Valley, California, where a high of 120 is expected today. In addition to the widespread heat, pay attention, a wildfire concern is in place across southern Nevada as well as over patches of northern California. Please, please be safe. Very good chances of wildfires taking off, and we don't need any more of those to happen if we can help it. So, with all that said and done, that's what your weather's looking like for today, Saturday, the 23rd of June, 2018. Thank you so much for watching, and for those of you who have got and purchased a Weather News J7409 coffee cup, thank you very much. I'm still getting it integrated with YouTube, all kind of little gadgets and gadgets I'm having to figure out. but a link will be below if you'd like to order one. This coffee cup, I looked it up. It will only be available through the 13th of July. After that, it will not be available anymore. So if you'd like one, that's a deadline for you to get one. I appreciate you getting one. It helps me out a lot. YouTube's finally doing something that they're giving you a little bit of a decent thing on here when it comes to how much you make off the cup. So I'd appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much. If you don't get a cup, I still thank you for watching my videos, okay? And the donations, you guys are great. I love you. One of my subscribers, and oh, I love them to death, actually sent me a grocery store food card. And that was wonderful. Wow, you can't give anything that helps out more than that. Mwah! I love you. You know who you are, and I thank you. Everybody have a great day. Be safe, and peace, love, and kindness to each of you.